So these are the sweet potato slips that I planted. As you can see, they look very, very beautiful. They've grown up quite a bit. After 2 weeks of planting them, this is how they look. I got some more. I planted about 4 sweet potatoes in the ground. That's how it looked about 5 days after planting. As you can see, it got some growth right here. Not very much, but it's growing. This is the sweet potato. I don't plant my sweet potatoes very, very deep. I plant it very, very shallow. As you can see, the sweet potatoes right here. Again, the sweet potatoes right here. So you don't have to plant it very, very deep in order to grow slips. These are just the slips, y'all. This is not going to grow the potatoes. I mean, it could, depending on how long the slips grow. If it begins to vine out, and then you just stick the nodes into the dirt, and it could grow sweet potatoes probably. But I'm just going to end up taking these slips off. I'm going to cut them off and stick it in some water. And the good thing about it is that the slips will grow back and grow more, pretty much. So yeah, I planted about 4 of them, so we're gonna get a lot of slips off of these. And we already planted some slips already, but yeah, we'll see. Alrighty, so I got my jar of water here, and then I also grabbed a pair of shears as well. This one's pretty nice because you can actually like click it and it'll hold in place just like that. So I can stick it easy in my pocket or whatever, but y'all don't care about that. Anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna begin again. I cannot speak today. I'm gonna begin cutting some of these slips off so I can stick it in the water, so that they can start growing some roots. Alrighty then. So I'm just gonna take my shears here. I'm gonna cut me off a slip here. I'm gonna go after this one. I want to get as close as possible to the bottom. There's actually a few of them on here, so I'm gonna be very, very careful. I don't think I want to take that one. It's not that tall, actually. But I'll take this one. This one right here. Yeah. You see that? That's a slip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off some of these right here. Some of these leaves, I'm just going to drop them in the dirt because they're going to break down. The reason why I'm taking it off is because where you see all the knots at are pretty much nodes, and where there are nodes, the roots are going to grow. And then plus it gives me a lot more, and plus it gives me a lot more room for the water to actually, like, you know, do its thing on the plant. So yeah, where each one of these knots has potential to grow roots out of. And then, well, I just stick it in water just like that, and eventually it's going to grow. Let me get some more. So this is a good one right here. This is pretty tall. Yeah, see? Again, I'm just going to take this off. Give me some more working room. I might take this one off too. Gosh dang, you hear that fly? Big old freaking horsefly. I'm gonna stick this in water too. Yeah, this is a nice big one right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, grab that one. So yeah, about 2 weeks for to get this length. This is not bad, you know. This ain't bad at all. And don't worry, the leaves will grow back once they root out and put them in. Once they root out and you stick them in dirt, they're going to grow back. So you don't have to worry about that. This is a really nice one. Look at that. Now, when it comes to growing anything, I'm not an expert, y'all. I'm very amateur. Matter of fact, this is my first time growing my own sweet potato slips. But I did watch my mother grow sweet potato slips. So I'm very observant. Anything that I observe, I tend to catch on quick. That's how I've always been in school. Like, if you sat there and try to use your word to explain to me without showing me, I will never get it. But if you just show me without saying anything and I observe you, I will get it. That's how I always been. That's how I've always been. There's another one. And I know, oh man, I messed this one up. It's okay. I messed it up a little bit. It's okay. I know that some people are the same way too. That just comes with understanding that everybody's not the same when it comes to teaching and learning anything. This one's pretty short, but I think it'll still grow. Stick it in the water so it has time to grow. And I don't know if it will grow some roots, but it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do, y'all. It's gonna have to do. It's just gonna have to do. Because if it don't do it, then who else gonna do it? I really don't know. There we go. It's actually quite a bit of slips on here. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take this one too. It's a beautiful morning. I had to get out here early, beat the sun, because boy, if I ain't beat the sun and I come out here early, the sun gonna beat me. And it is hot. It be hot. Right now it's pretty chill, it's pretty cool. I actually might feed these to the chickens, these scraps, because these are actually edible. And yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That'll be later though. All right, well, there's still some more slips on here. I could grab them, but they're a little short. I want to let them grow back. I'm not going to touch them. and I'm probably going to just start to work on the other one. So, but I hope this video helps anybody, I don't know, how to grow sweet potato slips. I did post a short video. About first growing and planting the sweet potato. So I'll link that video in the description if I can remember, because I know I'll be saying I'll link stuff and I go back, edit the video, get done editing. I'll be so tired and I forget to post the link in the video, but I will try to do it. Especially if I don't do it, remind me down in the comment section so I can do it, you know. And but yeah, it took about 2 weeks for it to get this length. Here they are in the water. I got them in the water right now. And what I'm going to do is just sit this out in the sun. I'm not going to even take this inside. I'm going to sit this out in the sun because sweet potatoes like heat. I think they like a lot of indirect heat. Like, they like warm, but they don't necessarily care about the sun, like direct sun, especially if the sun is really, really intense. I did notice that, you know, they can get very, very overwhelmed by the sun. I'm not sitting there saying they're going to like completely die out, but I've seen it to where they get, you know, they got a little too much sun, but definitely the warmth. They love that warm climate and stuff like that. So, so yeah, I'm gonna just sit this outside. I'm not gonna be too worried about them. And sure enough, they're gonna grow some roots, and quite fast, really. Especially when they're in the proper environment, they're gonna grow roots quite fast. Maybe like a day or two. I'll take a video of that as well. So yeah, hope y'all like this video. Please leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all the next time. Peace.